Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. Today I'm going to do a final flip through of this entire album that we just finished creating. Well, I think the last video you saw we did the covers, the front and back covers. But since then I went ahead and did all of the other little bits and pieces on the inside off camera, and I'll show you. We'll do a flip through, a detailed flip through in this video of every little thing that I added since this video. I did do the inside covers, I did the side pocket inserts, and I did a little bit of details here and there throughout the album, and I also added some photo mats and things. So I'll just do a flip through because a lot of it is just stuff we've already been doing, and there is one thing I am going to show you specifically how to do. I mean, I've done it in the past before, but I hadn't done it in this album, so I will take a minute and show you something that I did specifically on the back cover here in this video. But this is the Basically Amazing A-size album. This is the Pretty Mosaic paper collection by Prima. I will have a playlist linked up here and down below in the description box. It takes you step by step on how we made this album from beginning to end, from the introduction to the templates all the way to this video here. This will be the final video for this album. So it turned out to be a pretty big album. There are two fins, just two fins. I'll also put the mats on the fins themselves as well, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And I'll also, if I reference any video specifically, I'll have that linked in the description box below as well. The templates are available on my Etsy shop. I'll have a link down below in the description box for those. I did use two background designs. I used the light wood, which is this one, and then I used the small stripe. But if you only picked one, you can just interchange them. Like if you only picked the light wood, and when I use the small stripe, just use the light wood instead. You don't have to have both. It's just nice to have that versatility. And just really quick, I just wanted to remind you guys that my templates are a download. It does not come in a physical form. This is my workbook. I make these for all of my templates. I did not make this particular workbook on video, but I made it the same way I've made some of the others. So I have an actual playlist specifically for all of my workbooks and all the different ways I've made them. Up here, I will link it in the cards, and I will link it down below in the description box if you want to see how I made the workbooks. But the templates come in a digital form, so you have to make your own workbook, but trust me, it is so worth making your own workbook. Okay, let's go ahead and start doing a whole flip through of this finished album, which I think it turned out amazing. I love it. It's a little chunkier than I was hoping, but again, I would also like to remind you guys that I try to show you as many unique and cool ways to use my templates. A minute, you're a little crooked there. In one go, like in one album series, I try to show you as much as I possibly can. And that being said, you don't have to do all the different little elements in your album. So I probably jam-packed way too much stuff into this album when I could have just taken one or two different page styles and just went with that all the way through this album, and it would have still been just as beautiful. As a matter of fact, I might switch up the way I do things next time I make an album series, because I don't want you to think that you have to add every little detail into every single album. You can just pick and choose some of your favorite little things and repeat that in that album over and over and over again, and it will be beautiful. So I just wanted to remind you that you do not have to add everything into your album. I am just trying to demonstrate to you all the different things that you can do with my templates. So that being said, as we go through here, you keep that in mind, okay? And there's a video for everything I show you in here, I'm pretty sure, anyways. All right, let's start with the cover. My favorite part about this cover is that this whole part lifts off. So when you are flipping through your album or you're working in your album, you don't have to have this bulky, see how bulky that is? This bulky piece on your front cover. And also, I made this front cover to where you can slip your photo behind these this cluster of flowers, both there and here. So if you're giving it as a gift, it is perfect to be able to do that. So that way they can just take their photo and they can slip it right down in here. I wanted to share with you, I cleaned up my space after I finished my album, and I like doing that. It's like starting over. It's like refreshing your mind, you know, getting you ready for your next creative journey. You know what I mean? So I like to clean up as quick as I can after I finish an album. That way I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel fresh and new, you know? Well, anyway, while I was cleaning up, I found these two, these are add-on photo mats, and I had printed them on top of the pastel green vintage collage, one of the pastel green vintage collage papers, and look how pretty they turned out. I literally printed, I think it was an accident, but it still looks really cool. Like, you can't even see that I printed the add-on photo mats on top of that paper, because it's really hard to tell under the black and under the faux photo corners. You can maybe right there, if you really see a little bit there where you see the little bit of that P from the postcard showing through, but I think it looks pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to be using these to demonstrate where things, you know, can slip in pockets and whatnot. But and then on the back side of here is another place for a 5x7 photo mat, and then a 5x7 photo mat here. But on here, on the cover, I've got the paper clay embellishments that we made. Those are the photo corner, or no, not photo corners. They're called corners, something corners. It's a mold. But we put those on the corner of this part that, you know, releases up, and then we've got our foiled photo corners, which I love so much. And then there's one of the paper clay dangly bits, dangly butterflies. So I just love the way this turned out. And I also love that you can remove this. You know what else? You could totally just put this on a wall. Just frame this piece here. You can make these and put this on a wall, and how beautiful would that be? Wouldn't that be beautiful? You can just stick it onto a photo, or like a frame mat, like an actual like a mat that you would find in a like photo frame. You could just literally put this on there, and that would be beautiful. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should think about that in the future. That would be so pretty. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to put it over here just because it's so pretty. So that's the front cover, and I didn't end up doing anything to the spine, so I just left it the way it is. And then the back cover, I did add a couple photo mats. This one I actually cut down. I had actually prepared this for the cover and changed my mind. So I just cut it down and made like a 5x7 photo mat. So I cut it down to 5x7. That's one of the foiled papers. I didn't end up using the ones that I purchased, but anyway, except for this one. And then I have a 4x6, and then I just did the 4x6 on the back. So I just have two photo mats there. And that's a pocket, and we foiled on both front and back covers. We foiled the edges of the mats, and then there's a pocket here with a photo mat with a journaling card, and then a butterfly wood embellishment, and then this really cute printable vintage envelope that's available in my Etsy shop. We have a whole set with their inserts. I just thought, I love interactive elements on my covers. I just love them. I love envelopes on my covers. I've loved doing that for years. And then there's some foiled photo corners on that. Anyway, just super cute. And you can stuff a lot of stuff there, I think. My opinion anyway. My personal opinion. You can stuff a lot of things in the back there. Things that left over, things that you don't have room for. Okay, so let's start on the front cover. So here's the front cover. I used the other piece from the back cover, the other half of that mat, and made a pocket for the front cover. And I didn't foil the front cover pieces. It's just inked up. And so I used the mosaic piece. Then this is one of the journaling cards. Whoops. And I need to glue. What's happening here? I had ripped off the... I need to use some glue. Hang on. I ripped off the center because some of the centers on the flowers are just too big. And I put one of the... Uh-oh, I can't get it on there. Say in crystals in the middle there, but I didn't put glue on it. I just stuck it on with the adhesive that it had. and it came off. So I put a brad on this one, and I put a wax dot on that one, and then these two I just ripped off the beads that were on there, but some of the beads stayed behind, so I just kind of left them. So this is just a journaling card. It's attached all the way down where you can write you know, some cool info. And then I made a tag with the foiled hole reinforcements with one of the 4x6 cards. And then I made, oh, I forgot to stamp that. That should say 4x6 right there. And I used one of the journaling cards, made a tag, and then this paper, I had made that in my foiling video, or demonstrated it, I don't remember which, it's been a while. And it happened to have one of the pink vintage, or pastel pink collage, vintage collage papers on the back of it. So since we're using those in this album, I went ahead and cut that down and made a tag out of it. We used a little bit of bits and pieces of this in the album later on, but then I put one of the ephemera pieces and then one of the wood embellishments right there. See that? Isn't that cute? I love doing that. So I got 3 tags there. And then on this side, I added one of the paper clay embellishments that we made from the mold that goes with this paper collection. And remember, we made it look like a wood piece, and then I just glued it onto this flap. And I really like the way that looks. I really think that's the perfect little touch, because then we have some foiled bits right there. And then I took this note card as part of the paper collection that I cut out, fussy cut, put one of the little wood embellishment pieces right there. So that's one of the inserts there. And then here's the 5x7 with the 2 3x4, or the 3x4 photo mats. So that's like a little booklet. So that goes there. And then this, oh wait, and then this flips up. We got a 4x6, 4x6 right here. And then this is a 6x6 piece here. And then I used some foiled glue dots right there. And then this flips open. There are 4 4x6 photo mats here, and then this is a cut apart, or pieces that I cut out and foiled. See that? Foiled them from the paper collection. And then these little strips here are leftover bits from when we cut tabs off of the templates. And I kept them so that we can use them for things like this. Okay? So then, and then I foiled little glue dots there. And then this opens up this way. And we have a magnetized photo mat. So there's a 4x6 photo that can go there, right? And that is holding that double doors down. And so we've used some foiled hole reinforcements here, paper hole reinforcements. I don't know how well you can see that. I can't hardly tell on my monitor. There's a 5x7 photo mat on the back side of here. So this opens up. And then we got 2 3x4 photo mats. And then these are 3x4 journaling cards that we use the other part of the foiled photo corners, the part that I cut off as like a little faux washi. I think that's super cute. And then this piece comes down, and there's another 4x6 photo mat here, and some loose journaling cards. So we've got a 3x4 journaling card tag, and then this probably is my favorite journaling card right here. I don't know why, I just love this. And then we foiled the edges with the glue stick, and then there's the 4x6. Then here's the 5x7 journaling card with the pastel pink vintage collage on the back. And I love it because these are loose, so you can add as many as you like, as many as will fit, as many as will hold. They're not going to fall out because of that 4x6 flap that goes up. And then the side pocket inserts, we only had 2, and I was going to do something different, but I changed my mind. So all I did was I printed off, this is page, where I wrote it down, 29A. I printed off 2 of them in the wood background design, and it's just on white cardstock, and the other side is plain. So I made it, I chomped the 2 corners, and then punched a hole with the hole reinforcements on there, added a foiled one, and made it into a tag insert. Just a full page tag insert with nothing else added. Get that in there. So I just decided to keep that a little bit more simple. And then here is a belly band, and we're still on the first side of this flap, I'm pretty sure. Here's a belly band that we made. We fussy cut that out of the paper and put 2 little brads and foiled it. Super cute. And then made a little stopper here where it's 3 of the embellishments from the embellishment pack. And then there's a 3x4 journaling card, 4x6, 5x7 photo mats. And there's the 4x6 on that side, and this one is a booklet. So there's 4 places for 5x7 photos in that little booklet. So you can do that with the 4x6 photo add-on photo mats as well. So the add-on photo mats are extra. They're not included in the Basically Amazing Foundation, but they're linked down below as well if you want to check them out. And then over here we've got a flip down little pocket like this. There is a 3x4 photo mat on the other side of this pocket, but inside the pocket is one of the printable envelopes. We did a little wax seal and we did a little foiling. And they look pretty. I just love it. I love the individual little details without going overboard. You know, I just think they're super cute. All right, this is the vintage set 1, I believe. You could have used vintage set 3 if you liked it better, and the reason I said that is because there's a long envelope in the set number 3. Then if you didn't get the set number 1, set number 3 has a really tall type envelope as well. So that's why I was like, you can either use 1 or 3. But I think I only ended up using 1. I don't remember actually. And then this 4x6 journaling card, it folds up. There's a 4x6 photo mat there, and then 2 3x4 photo mats there. So then this flips, and on the back side is the other part of an envelope, that same envelope. So we printed this onto pattern paper, and that page, there's 2 pieces. So there's this one and then the other one. So I just stuck it down to the back side of here. Then these are 2 chipboard embellishments that I think are super cute. This one says number, and it's like a space to put the date or whatever. And this one says the best is yet to come. And then this is just a full sheet of 8.5 by 11 coffee stained paper that fits inside that envelope pocket. I didn't do anything with that yet. I may or may not. And then here is a 5x7 flip page. So it's got a photo mat on both front and back. And here is a butterfly, paper clay butterfly dangly bit. And there's another 5x7 photo mat. And then here is the page where we did the slit. And I added a piece of ephemera up here and then a little cluster down here. And one of these is a chipboard sticker. So it says our favorite places, and there's like a stamp from the envelope, printable, and then an ephemera piece. There is a, whoops, upside down, 5x7 journaling card. My husband looked through this yesterday, so there's no telling what's in the wrong place. So I like making these little slits, especially with this wood background paper, this light wood. It was just perfect. It is the perfect scenario to add just a little slit. So this is just the mat for this page, and you make a little pocket slit. It's perfect. This is another one of the envelopes, and see there is the, you get an extra set of stamps with this set of templates, with this set of envelopes. So there's the envelope pocket. We just took and made an insert out of the 4x6 journaling cards. And of course we used a wax seal to close that up. So it's like a little pocket insert. And then in here, this was the 2 small stripe pages. So this is the center of the fin. There's 4x6 photo mats. I just put that on copy paper. And then this is one of the 6x6 pages, papers, and it's like the tile mosaic. So I really liked the way that turned out. I just took a square, like a strip, and then put one of the cut off tabs on there as like a label. So you can just write the date, or you can write who's in the photos or whatever. So I thought that was cute. And it's just literally cut straight line onto from the pattern paper. So it's the tile mosaic paper, but it was the 6x6 size. I just thought it was super cute. And it's simple. And then I foiled them to give them a little bit of extra something. Okay, so this page, again, here's the wood stripe, but I did a little cluster down here. So this piece right here is one of the inserts for the envelopes that we made. And I had it in my ephemera drawer, and so I decided to make a little cluster. So this piece that says grateful and this piece here, those are both a part of the ephemera pack. But then I added it and made it like a little collage cluster, and just added it to the background paper. And I just think it's adorable. I think it just really takes up the background design just a little bit, takes it up a notch, you know. And that's kind of one of the things that I love about my background designs, is that you can literally make an entire album with my background designs and just use ephemera pieces to decorate it up, and it looks beautiful. I mean, in my opinion. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. Okay, so I did that to dress that up a little bit. And then there's, oh, I didn't do the 4x6 on that side either. I wonder what I was, and I didn't foil all the tags when I was mass making them. I didn't foil them. I thought I'll go back and do it later if I want to. And then here's a 3x4 journaling card that I photo mat. And then here's one of the envelopes we put together. And I just took one of the embellishment pieces from the embellishment pack from the paper collection, and I added it right there onto that little flap, and I just think it's super cute. So this one has a wax seal, and then it's insert. So this insert is the same as this one, except this one's made for the smaller envelope, right? So it looks like this, but it's just smaller. So I love that, and since it's got a magnet on it, I think it's cute. So anyway, I just think it's a cute little, and it stays, like it really does stay there. It's super cute. Okay, and then on this side we have a little flip up that says never grow up, and I had foiled all the edges there, and it flips up, and I just put some of the 6x6 pattern paper on the back side of there. This is a 5x7 photo mat, and it folds down, and there's another 5x7 photo mat on the back. I did want to point out, you can see the magnet saver here because this is just paper. But if you punch out a square, if you punch out a circle of just regular paper and put it over top of it, you won't see it as much. But again, I don't think it really matters that much because you are supposed to put a 5x7 photo there. So, and then here's a 4x6 photo mat. So this is a big wide belly band, and under that wide belly band is a envelope. There's a 4x6 photo mat in the back, and this is just one of the fussy cut pieces that I foiled. And then on the inside is just, not even sure I inked this up. Yeah, I did. It's just the insert that goes with this envelope, but I had put this one, made this one out of black cardstock. I just like the way it popped out from behind that belly band so it wouldn't get lost. And then on the back side of this fin, oh, also, did you guys notice right here on the fins, they're no longer white. They are covered now with, what did I use? I used the neutral collage paper. I'll show you. I think I used the leftover bits as an insert somewhere. So I just cut. Let's see. It's the height of the mats of the pages, so you can print off the mat of the A-size page onto one of the vintage collage papers if you wish, or you could use one of your pattern papers. And then I cut it into, I think it was 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5/8 inch, or 3/8 inch, 3/8 inch, yeah, I think it's 3/8 inch. I think it's the same as my tape, even though I didn't use this tape to put it down. So it's this 3/8 inch strips, and then I inked it up and put one for each space, okay? So for this album, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces, 7 strips on there, and I just think it just is a nice finishing touch. So, all right, so here we used one of the flower sprays on this little flap that we foiled. We foiled around that little edge there, and we added like a dangly key, a metal key. And on the inside of here, and we didn't do anything here. I didn't even add any collage bits on top of here because I just really liked the way that looked. Just like that. And I like it that it's like a mystery, so you have to go inside to see what's in there. You know, you can't see, it's like a deconstructed envelope. So you can't see on the outside what's in there, but on the inside, we've got this fancy edged cut pocket from the paper, and then we've got 3 photo mats, one 5x7, one 4x6. This was from the 6x6 paper, and then a 3x4 journaling card. I like doing things in threes. I didn't do that always in every available pocket, but I try. Some are foiled, some are not. And then these two little bits flip down. This one says the best is yet to come, and we use the foiled hole reinforcements. And then there is a large 5x7 photo mat, and look at this page. We coffee stained, or this was a coffee stained paper. We printed the black script background on here, and then we foiled it, and it's just beautiful. I love this so much. Anyway, I'm going to be doing that a lot. I just love it. Love it. So these backgrounds, the black and white, or the black, I don't know why I say black and white. I guess they are black and white, but they are available in my Etsy shop. They're linked down below if you want to check them out. I think there's 8 of them in that set. So there's a 5x7 loose photo mat. There is a 3x4 loose photo mat and a 4x6 loose photo mat. So this was the 6x6 paper collection as well. Wait a minute. How did I have this? And it does surprisingly stay put. And I love that. Love that. Okay, so then that closes up. And then on this side, the only thing I added to this front page here is these are 2 chipboard embellishments. One says Cherish, one says Wonderful, and I attach them onto the corners of these tags. So in this pocket here, this paper here is from the Neutral Vintage Collage paper collection that I have linked down below, and I just loved the way it looked, complemented this paper collection. And then we recycled some of the flower packaging. The packaging from this, it was a long, tall, skinny package. We just covered it with coffee stained paper. And do you see there the Cherish? Whoops. There we go. There's the Cherish chipboard embellishment, and then the foiled hoe reinforcement. It's hard for me to show you. There we go. And then some black and white baker's twine. And then an envelope. See, there's more of that foiled paper that I showed you in the beginning. And then some of the paper clay dangly bits. Oh, I didn't do my inserts here. So both of the envelopes are the same. And I forgot my inserts, but that's okay. And then these go in here. Okay, so then this opens up. There's a 3x4 photo mat, and then a fussy cut around the edges of that mosaic paper, and then the same on this side. And I thought it would be fun to use the small stripes as journaling spots. And then here I made a little cluster just like I did. I had another one of these inserts left from the envelope, and I just made me another little cluster, except this time I made it like a side tuck out of one of the journaling cards, or for one of the journaling cards. I just thought that was super cute. So this is an embellishment. This, and this are all from the embellishment pack, ephemera embellishment pack for the paper collection, and then I just used my insert as like a base. So I thought that was super cute. Then 2 3x4 photo mats with one of the ephemera pieces. I didn't do anything here. 5x7 photo mat with a little bit of cluster of embellishments and flowers. And then here is a little slim pocket with 4x6 3x4 photo mat right on that mat. And then a tall tag mat, 5x7 photo on one side, and I left it blank on the other. Matter of fact, this is the same paper that I used when I print the add-on photo mats directly onto some paper. This was it. This is that paper. Obviously not this particular exact piece, but another paper for whatever reason. I don't even know what I was doing, but super cute. And then here is another one of those envelope inserts, and then I have like the journaling card. I put another journaling card on top of the journaling card and made a little little cluster down here. Yeah. And use my foiled hoe reinforcements, right? And that just fits perfectly into this printable envelope. And I think there's another pocket insert. I really like that. So this is the hidden waterfall page. So they got the 2 pockets with the matching envelopes. Oh, I did want to point out, one of my butterfly wings broke, and I think it was this one. And it is paper clay, so I just glued it back together and it's perfectly fine. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if I smashed it one day without thinking, but anyway, I saw that the wing had broken and I just glued it back together. So, and then the side pocket insert is the same tag as I showed you before. And then on the back side here, see, maybe that's probably what happened. On the back side here, we've got this little slim pocket with inserts, and it flips, and I added two of, actually it's just one of the ephemera pieces. I just cut it, if I would have thought when I was doing it, I would have cut it to where it was a little bit more equal. But anyway, neither here nor there. So I cut it, a piece off of it, and I put one piece here and one piece up here. And then these, on the back of this pocket, is a full foiled, I foiled the edges of this with my glue stick, and I just left it because I loved the way it looked. And then there's a 4x6 and a 3x4 insert, and then there's a 5x7. And there's that same 5x7, then there is a 4x6, 3x4 in the front. So I feel like you could add a lot more here too, because this is magnetized and it's pretty good and closed. You know, it's like it's not flopping around, which I enjoy. I made another little cluster here. This is one of the inserts from the envelopes. There's not a tuck on this one, and these two pieces here are from the ephemera that goes with the paper collection. I just thought that was a super cute little embellishment there. And then we got the little slot pocket there, and we got a 3x4 and a 4x6. And this one, I left it open, so if you wanted to, you could tuck something in there like that, and put a little hole reinforcement there, just to kind of signify that this is open, if you wanted to use that as a tuck. So this is one of the journaling cards. And so there's just two inside. I just love this, you guys. I just love how cool these types of things look on the background designs. And then this is the small stripes. This is the middle of this fin. And again, one of the cut-off strips from when you print out the templates, and it's got 4 tabs on it. And if you're making a pocket or whatever, you don't need all the tabs. So I have 2 more of those here, and then these 2 pieces are cut out from the 6x6 paper pad. And then we've got the 4x6 photo mats here. I just thought it was really cute and simple. I didn't foil those things. I just kind of left them the way they are. You don't have to foil everything. I mean, you can, obviously. You can foil as much as you would like. And then here is another one of those slit pockets. Just like that. I did just a simple little embellishment piece there. And then 2 tags. Oh, again, forgot to do the 4x6. 3x4 journaling card, 4x6 journaling card. Both of them are photo mats. And then here is the little bitty envelope that I had made with the cute little inserts in there. So this is part of the vintage envelopes and inserts. So then I just took all different little pieces of the ephemera from the ephemera embellishment pack, and I just jazzed up the back of this envelope. Super cute. So there's a little heart. Oh, this piece here was actually a cut apart. I cut it out of the 6x6 paper pad. But this says roses and this says our favorite. I just thought it was super cute, right? Just made that envelope look really cute. So then it's also got a magnet on it as well, and I just thought that'd be cute with a wax seal. Thought that'd be cute right there, like that, just as an added embellishment. And then over here on this side, we have 2 4x6 flip up downs. Matter of fact, the day I'm filming this might be the day this video comes out. Matter of fact, because I'm hoping to be a couple weeks ahead of you guys. I'm trying to give myself some time. I'm working on a few new things, and I'm trying to give myself some time, some leeway. Also, I really could use a little bit of a break. I'm kind of burning my candle at both ends right now, and it's catching up to me. But anyways, so these are flip up, flip down. These are 4x6 journaling cards with the foiled photo corners, and then that's the add-on photo mats underneath there. So these both flip up and flip down, 4x6, 4x6, and then I just added 2 floating. One's a 4x6, one's a 3x4. One doesn't have anything on it, and one has a journaling card. But I was thinking too that you could also do a slit. You know, you could make yourself a slot and have that as a pocket as well. but I think when I did the video, I didn't do any of the floating inserts yet. That was added later. So then, this is also recycled flower packaging. Just covered the back with some coffee stained paper, and then added a flower with one of the rusted brads. So they're both the same. So there's that one, and we made it, the flower sit right into that little punch notched out spot. And there's another one. So they just happen to be the perfect size for these little flip pockets. And then on the back side, whoops, on the back side here, we have this really cool belly band, and it's just got a little cluster of ephemera. There's some of the paper clay embellishments, some flowers. Actually, I don't know what happened to this flower. It got smooshed or glued down funny or something. Anyway, I'm gonna have to try to fix it. And then we use some of the satin crystals and the foiled glue dots there. This is matted with coffee stained paper. So here is the little journal that we made. Foiled laminate sheets, not laminate, I'm sorry, foiled transparency. So I printed the black script onto the transparency, then I foiled it, and it's hard to see because everything wants to shine. But can you see? I don't know if you can see it very well. So it's foiled, it's just hard to see. I'm trying to find a good, well, anyways, it's hard to tell, but it's most definitely foiled. So then there's the back of that. You can see where it's black on the back there. So I don't know if you'll be able to tell a difference. So anyway, we just got a variety of, this is one of the vintage neutral papers, and then we've got some coffee stained, and here's the one of the, oh, this is the paper. I didn't use this exact piece because this is just on regular copy paper, but this is the background I used to make, to mat the tabs, the long tabs. Anyways, and then there's some more coffee stained paper. There's the other side of that paper. And then here's the back side, just matted it. And then I foiled this piece back here. I just thought that looks really pretty. I just love that look. Don't you like that, like, distressed foiled look? Where it's not perfect. It's not perfect in any way, shape, or form. It's just like a really cool distressed foil look. So that we stitched that really quick. That was easy and fun. And then back inside cover here, I just took two 3x4 photo mats, and then these are some of the chipboard embellishments, and then the two satin crystals in between there. But I did a slot here, because it's the wood background. Here is that other piece. So if you can see here, there's where I matted that tab. So this was the piece that was left over. I just cut it down. I didn't stamp it or anything. I just cut it down to, what did I cut it down to? You could put a 5x7 photo on it, on either side. I just didn't stamp it. So there was the leftover piece. So I went ahead and just stuck it in here. And then here is another 4x6 that I forgot to stamp. That's a journaling card and the 3x4 journaling card. So we got those in here. On the back pockets, or on the back inside covers, I like to have like a storage place. So if you have extra stuff, that when you're done with your album and you have all this extra stuff, you have some place to put it. Well, for this mat, I also made it to where there's a full pocket back here. So I want you to see that it does not get interrupted at all by that slot, or the things that go in that slot don't get interrupted at all by what this what's behind this pocket. So I wanted to show you really simply and quickly how I managed to get that like that. And it's literally thin, it's not thick, it's not a bunch of layers, it's just printed out. Here, I'll just show you. So this is the mat for the covers, and I already cut the slot like we had before. You can go back and look at the videos. We did it towards the beginning. I showed you how to do the slot, and then I just kind of punched a half circle, but I should have waited on my half circle because I need to do something still. So instead of just gluing this down with the slot, I decided to make it a full pocket plus the slot. So in order to make both pockets functional, I cut another piece. This is just copy paper. This is cardstock. And this is just plain-o copy paper. Actually, I might have grabbed a thicker. No, it's just plain-o. So what we're going to do is we're going to tape this down in such a way that allows you to have a full pocket back here and still have this pocket right here usable without interfering with each other. So I've made me some notes here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some tape. I'm just going to use some 1/4 inch. I'm going to add some tape on the top side, the side that's going to be towards the open end where I've notched it. I'm going to add some tape along that opening here. So that'll be closed, and then I'm going to add some tape. Actually, I think I'm going to add some tape to this. So I'm going to do 3 sides. I'm going to do one of the long sides. And I'm going to do both of the shorter sides. Oops. I'm going to burnish these down really quick. It's still hard for me, you guys, to not grab my scissors when I'm using my tape. I'm still trying to learn how to use just that tool. I mean, it does seem like it would be faster, so easier. But I just, you know, you just get used to stuff. So I'm going to take the tape off of everything. And I cut this this piece of copy. I cut these. Oh my word! I cut this piece of regular copy paper to be about 1/2 inch smaller all the way around. Not 1/2 inch. I cut it to be 1/4 inch smaller all the way around than the mat for the inside of this cover. But before I attach this down, I'm just going to guess, and I'm going to ink this up so that when you see through the slot, it doesn't look like white paper. So I'm just going to ink that up. I'm guessing, whoops, that that's the right area. And if not, well, that's okay too, I guess. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this on here about, I'll do my best, about 1/4 inch away from the edge. You'll see when I bring it up closer to you. It's not 1/4 inch, but it's close. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over. Let me do this real fast. Let me get that white paper. This is just, I just grabbed, this is a 1.25 inch circle punch. That's what I happen to have. Oh look, I didn't get all the way to the side with my ink in, but that's okay. So now look, so we've got this whole back side here, and then we've also got this side here. And I didn't glue the bottom yet because when you go to tape it down, you're going to be gluing all that down. So you got this pocket and you got this pocket, but you see how it's not interfering. So that's one way to make an easy multi-layered pocket and not add a bunch of bulk. So then I just literally put tape around the 3 edges, not the opening side, and stuck it down just like that. Okay, so it was that simple. Not a hard thing to do. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that really quick. Instead of making a whole video just on that, I decided this would be the better way to do it. So, okay, so then we did that, and then that's it. That is the album. So you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite technique or your favorite look throughout this album turned out to be. You have to let me know if you made it along with me or if you made one similar right along with me. You'll just have to let me know what you think. So I really love the way this turned out, you guys. Well, I look forward to seeing what all of you guys make with all these different little techniques, all these different little types of embellishments and things like that, different little ideas, using paper clay on your albums, using the glue stick foil technique on your albums, all of that stuff. I really look forward to seeing you guys create with these ideas. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Hit that bell notification and then turn your notifications on so that you will be notified next time I upload a video. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. So I will see you next time.